What's going on, everybody? Let's talk a little New York Giants football. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's D926 here. I figured I'd come out here and make a little off-season video and give you my thoughts on what's going on and possibly what we could do in this NFL draft coming up. Kind of wanted to give you my thoughts on the Logan Ryan contract and what I thought about it, especially at this point in time, with us trying to sign Leonard Williams and also trying to bring in a number one wide receiver for this team. At the time, I really didn't understand the Logan Ryan deal. I thought this team really put themselves in a tough position. You look at our secondary right now, it's actually one of the stronger points of this team, even without a player like Logan Ryan, I believe. We got a young guy in Xavier McKinney. We've got Jabril Peppers. We've got Darnay Holmes, and then we've got Bradbury playing our number one corner spot. I kind of felt as though we really didn't have to allocate the money that we did to Logan Ryan, and that we should have saved that money for the position that we're in right now when it comes to re-signing Leonard Williams and trying to get a number one wide receiver in here for the New York Giants. And now we've kind of handcuffed ourselves. So that was the big issue I had with that deal when it took place. And I just kind of felt like we could get by without Logan Ryan, and we could possibly, draft a corner in this draft that we could, replace Logan Ryan with, or a safety. We could bring somebody in here to not necessarily do what Logan Ryan did this past season, but we can mold him to become a player similar to Logan Ryan and contribute the way Logan Ryan did. I'm not trying to downplay anything that Logan Ryan did this past year. He was a great player for us. I mean, he was one of the main reasons why this defense played so well. But I just feel as though we really didn't have to re-sign him, because we knew when the contract happened, Dave Gettleman knew that Leonard Williams was having a pretty damn good year for the most part. And he knew he was going to have to give him a fairly halfway decent amount of money at the end of the season when it was all said and done. And now after he's made a Pro Bowl, he's been voted to the All-Pro team, it's just making things even tougher to get him re-signed. And Leonard Williams is a guy that we desperately need to re-sign, because I truly feel like if we bring in a true pass rusher to put on the outside of him, that would make Leonard Williams that much better. And that would make the right side of our line a dominant force if we had Leonard Williams and a true pass rusher on the outside to put pressure on the quarterback. I feel as though we have to keep Leonard Williams. I know it's going to cost a lot of money, but like I said, we've kind of handcuffed ourselves when it comes to this. And a lot of people want to keep Dalvin Tomlinson. I don't see any reason why we need to keep Dalvin Tomlinson. We can draft a defensive tackle, nose tackle, whatever it is, to come in here and do what Dalvin Tomlinson does. We can get a guy that stops the run and can get to the quarterback here and there, kind of like what Dalvin Tomlinson does. He's been very good for us, but is he worth re-signing at this point in time? No, because we need pass rushers on this team, and Leonard Williams has proven he can be a pass rusher. I don't care if he's getting his sacks on coverage sacks, or he's getting his sacks against inferior offensive lines. Guess what? There's defensive ends and defensive tackles in this league that do the same thing. You can't just single out Leonard Williams. So that's how I feel about the whole Logan Ryan situation. I just don't feel as though it was needed. I think we could have got by without Logan Ryan, and we definitely would have been in a better situation than what we're in right now, especially with the cap going down. So, on to the draft. I'm basically looking at it this way. I think the cream of the crop when it comes to the players in this draft, picks 1 through 11, they're on the offensive side of the ball. So I think you need to get a wide receiver, or you need to get Kyle Pitts. I would definitely consider Kyle Pitts, because Evan Ingram, he's got one more year on this team, and then he's going to be out the door. He's not going to get re-signed. I mean, even if he has a 800 or 900 yard season for this team and scores 5 to 6 touchdowns, I really don't see us re-signing him, because he just hasn't been reliable for us. And he hasn't been a guy that we can trust when it comes to converting on third downs, or trust when we need him to make a tough catch. Well, he makes the tough catches, but he makes the easy catches look extremely difficult. But I think he's just a guy that we need to move on from. And when there's a tight end sitting out there with the ability that Kyle Pitts has, I think you have to jump as quickly as you can on him when your pick comes up at pick number 11. I mean, 6'6", 240. You know, they compare him to Darren Waller. You know, all those things. You know, he's not necessarily the best blocker in the world, but, you know, like Bad Dog has said in his videos, you know, you can teach technique and stuff like that. But, yeah, I mean, I think that's the direction we need to go. Or if, you know, Jamar Chase ain't going to fall to us. Smith, who knows? He might fall to us. Jalen Waddle, he may fall to us. Who knows? And if those two players are available along with Kyle Pitts, if they take any of those three, I think I'd be pretty happy at this point in time. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, you guys. I just wanted to come out here and give you my thoughts since I haven't, you know, talked to anybody in probably, what, a month and a half to 2 months. I'm still doing good. Haven't gotten sick, knock on wood. Family's been great and everything. I hope everybody else out there is staying healthy and is doing everything they can to continue to stay healthy. But that's it for the video. You guys take it easy. Until the next one, I'll see you later. Go Giants. And let's get this off season started. All right, you guys. See ya. Bye.